So in this video, I want to talk about Dr. Fauci and his role in killing millions all over the world with the coronavirus and putting the economy to a halt. As you can see from some of the clips that I'm going to show you, this is unbelievable. Again, we're being lied to left and right. This needs to stop. We need to get our freedom back.
Thank you, Mr. President. U.S. intelligence is saying this week that the coronavirus likely came from a level 4 lab in Wuhan. There's also another report that the NIH, under the Obama administration in 2015, gave that lab $3.7 million in a grant. Why would the U.S. give a grant like that to China?
For you folks who don't know, the picture that I'm showing you right now, that's responsible for millions of deaths in World War II. That's Eichmann, Dr. Eichmann, responsible for millions of deaths. And next picture is Dr. Fauci, who's in charge of running the epidemic, the coronavirus force or whatever. Now I want you to pay close attention to what you're going to hear next.
The Obama administration gave them a grant of $3.7 million. I've been hearing about that. And we've instructed that if any grants are going to that area, we're looking at it literally about an hour ago, and also early in the morning. We will end that grant very quickly, but it was granted quite a while ago. They were granted a substantial amount of money. We're going to look at it and take a look, but I understand it was a number of years ago, right?
So you are.
When did you hear was the grant was made?
2015.
2015. Who was president?
So 2015, President Obama and Dr. Fauci decided to give $3.75 million grant. A grant means you don't have to pay it back. It's taxpayers' money. It's your money, my money that we work hard for, and gives it to a lab, a level 4 lab, which is very strict security, to continue doing tests on the coronavirus because they were told to no longer do tests on the coronavirus in the USA. And listen to what happens next.
There is no question that there will be a challenge to the coming administration in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise.
So let's do a quick recap. 2014, $3.75 million of our tax-paying money goes to a level 4 lab in Hunan, China, to continue doing research on the coronavirus. Why would anybody want to do any research on the coronavirus? 2017, Fauci comes out and says that there will be a surprise outbreak. Now, if it's a surprise, how does he know about it? So you can't predict the stock market, you can't predict a lot of things, but you can predict a surprise outbreak. And sure enough, in January, we have the coronavirus, COVID-19, which is killing millions all over the world, devastating the economy, devastating people's lives, all because of this guy, Fauci, a murderer.
So, talked about the lab in China where I guess $3.7 million was given some time ago, and we're looking at that very closely. Chief of Staff has that pretty much under control, but it's money that, too bad it got spent there. But that was spent, what year was that, Mark? It was 4 or 5 years ago.
So to recap, $3.75 million was given to a lab level 4 security in 2014 to keep working on the coronavirus. So the name coronavirus existed way before they accused it of being transferred from an animal to a human. Try collecting your unemployment. They're giving $3.75 million of a grant, which you don't have to pay back, and millions of people can't even collect or start to collect unemployment. And this Fauci is also responsible not for millions of deaths, but he's also responsible devastating worldwide economy, alcoholism, drug abuse, child abuse, suicide, depression, domestic violence, and many, many more things. On the next clip, please pay attention to Donald Trump's body language as Fauci starts to lie, how he explains it goes from animals to humans, and he doesn't have it right away, but he can get it for us from these doctors that can prove it. So I want you to watch carefully at this next clip.
Dr. Fauci, could you address these suggestions or concerns that this virus was somehow man-made, possibly came out of a laboratory in China? You studied this virus. What are the prospects of that?
There was a study recently that we can make available to you where a group of highly qualified evolutionary virologists looked at the sequences there and the sequences in bats as they evolve, and the mutations that it took to get to the point where it is now is totally consistent with a jump of a species from an animal to a human. So, I mean, the paper will be available. I don't have the authors right now, but we can make.
The papers will be available, but he doesn't have the authors right now. What a liar. I just wanted to see if you noticed Donald Trump's body language. This is totally pathetic. We have unemployment that's going to kill this country. We have people who want their freedom back. We have depression. We have a high rate of unemployment. We have people who don't know how they're going to save their house, how they're going to put food on the table, and we want our freedom back. That's what we want. And Fauci needs to be put on the electric chair with this conspiracy of creating the coronavirus in China with our taxpayers' money. And we have to suffer because this guy wants to be made famous. Unfortunately, if you look at the both pictures, Eichmann and Fauci, they both have a smirk on their face, and we need to get our freedom back. This must stop. So I ask you to please subscribe to my channel, share the channel. It's very important that we as a nation stick up together for our freedom and not allowed to be manipulated by the high society who wants to put a chip in our body and to control us. We need to stay away from the Zuckerbergs and the Apples and the Facebooks and the Twitters and the Gates who want to control us and eliminate our freedom. I ask you to please subscribe, share, and I'm not too sure how long this video will be up. They might ban it, but please help save America. Please. We need to make America safe, and we need our freedom back.